Let's get more from New York. We have Ed Morse, head of commodities research at Credit Suisse. And Ed was the one who predicted that oil would drop back down from those record levels back in July 2007. Good to have you with us, Ed. So why are you not concerned about the spike that we're seeing in agricultural commodities?
I think if you look across the commodity space, the one area where corrections happen most rapidly is agricultural commodities, and wheat really has been overdone. We saw the main spike in July, and whatever happened earlier this month was really a reflection of a lot of politics going on in Russia, but there's plenty of wheat available in U.S. and France and Australia and Canada, and any continued higher prices will lead to more acreage being available for wheat development next year. And as we know from the past, there's nothing that cures high prices more quickly than in the agricultural sector.
Okay, so what about this gap between wheat and rice? Some are predicting because this gap is at its widest since 2008, that rice has more to rally here. In fact, it's tumbled this year down about 22% so far in 2010.
Yeah, you know, agricultural prices, unlike industrial metals or the energy space, are really not global commodities. They're very local commodities. They're produced in countries around the world where governments are worried about inflation. And I don't think you find the same kind of arbitrage, the same kind of rapid adjustment on a global basis as you would in other commodities because of the nature of interventions for counter-inflation policies in emerging markets. So, you know, it's something that's of concern in a lot of emerging markets, but from a global market perspective, it's a lot more benign than otherwise people think.
Okay, Ed, I was looking on the Bloomberg terminal, and the best performing soft commodity this year is coffee. What are your recommendations for investors in 2010 to finish up the year?
We think the best commodities to focus on are industrial commodities. We like copper, iron ore. It's an area where IP investment, industrial production in industrial countries and emerging market countries, we think have hit the bottom. We think there's growth from now through the end of the year and into the first quarter. Copper looks very good among the commodities that we look at.
Okay, Ed, nice talking to you today. Thanks for that, Ed Morse of Credit Suisse.